Hello and welcome to That Carnivore Life. This is the beginning of a 30-day challenge of eating super high fat. So I'm aiming for 80% fat, 20% meat, and just seeing what changes happen with my body. I am predominantly doing beef, but I'll also be having pork belly bites. I weighed in this morning at 163.2 pounds. And we'll see where I'm at weight-wise and clothes-wise at the end. I'm wearing a medium or size 12 in clothing. And we'll just see what happens with my body and with my mind, emotions and energy levels. We'll just see. And we'll just see what happens. And I'll keep you updated every day. Thanks for coming along with the journey. So far this morning, I've eaten some crispy pork belly bites that I cooked in the air fryer. It was about, I think, 8.3 ounces raw and about 3.4 ounces cooked, and I've drunk some sparkling water. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm out to dinner tonight and just aware that we're going to a fancy restaurant, and I would like to stick to my goals of 80-20 and predominantly beef, which I should be able to do, and I'll stick with sparkling water. I will fill you in at the end of the night on how it's gone, and I'll keep you posted throughout my day as to how the day one is going. Just a mid-afternoon update on day one. I had for lunch around 1 p.m. 5.5 ounces of beef flanken short ribs that I had cooked in the pressure cooker just with some salt, and I threw them in a pan on the stovetop with about a tablespoon of butter and crisped them just a little bit, heated them through, and ate that with about another tablespoon of butter. That was really enjoyable. It's a smaller amount than what I would have eaten. I'm not particularly hungry. I could easily eat more, but I'm not hungry. That's my second meal of the day. My first meal, which were the pork belly bites, I ate around 7:15. So I ate around 8-ish ounces of pork belly raw, like I cooked it, but it was weighed raw, at about 7:15, and then 5.5 ounces of the cooked beef flanken short ribs at about 12:15, and it is currently 3 o'clock. So I'll keep you updated if I eat again before dinner. Probably not, and I'll let you know what I eat and how my day goes. Hey everyone, I'm home. It is 6:45 p.m. I had a Zoom coaching call with Kelly Hogan from my Zero Carb Life from 5:15 to 6:15, and halfway through that call I was all of a sudden very hungry. So I ate about 4.6 ounces of some more flanken style beef short ribs, but I ate it cold. It's turned my stomach a little bit. I feel a little bit nauseous, so I've been sipping on some sparkly water, and I am about to go out to dinner. I will enjoy that. I'm planning on getting a steak, and I will see you all when I get home. It was very unusual actually for me to get hungry like that, and I believe that's because I ate less ounces of my meal at lunch, because I'm just trying to do things a little bit differently with this 80-20 of fat to protein ratio, just to see how my body responds. But I think what it's shown me is that I probably need to have a second meal of a similar amount around that 4:35 o'clock mark, just so I don't get to the point where I feel really hungry like that. I'm gonna go out now, and I will see you all later. Hey, I am back from dinner. It is the end of day one. I couldn't get a steak. I ended up eating salmon and some shrimp. I'm pretty sure that has knocked me out of 80-20, so I'm probably more like 60 or 70 and 30-40. So I'm going to put that into my app just to see where I'm at, and I'm probably gonna eat something super fatty just to boost that up, see where I'm at with just my intake of food for the day, to make sure that I've I've consumed enough. It was annoying at the restaurant. It's a restaurant I've been to before and they're super accommodating for what I eat and what I don't eat. But the salmon came out with some form of seasoning and spices on it. The shrimp came out with garlic on it, which they took off my plate at the table, but then it meant that there was still garlic on my plate and I ended up eating a piece of garlic. It was just a small crushed piece, but still ended up eating a piece. And then they brought out replacement shrimp that they'd cooked in butter, but it had, I was sure it had other seasonings on it, maybe a little bit of paprika or something. So that's really disappointing. It's the first time that's happened to me in 6 months that I've even had seasonings. I have a bit of a sore throat. I have and a little bit of a headache, which I am fully confident is down to the seasonings that I consumed. It's the end of the day. I'll fill you in on how it goes with upping my fat intake. Okay, so just checked my app, tried a few different combinations. I have a carnivore bar I could have eaten. I also have some fat bombs that I've made with ground beef and pork fat. To get to 80-20, I would need to eat in excess of 4 tablespoons of the pork fat. When I increase my fat intake, I need to do that slowly because of my history of Crohn's disease, or it really messes up my gut. Like, it sends me to the bathroom super crazy, and it also makes me really nauseous. It is 9:30 at night. Honestly, don't feel like I need any more. So today, yes, I haven't had any dairy. I'm at 71% fat and 29% protein. I'm just gonna get the 80-20 tomorrow, and that's okay, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to stress about it because stress is just not going to be helpful for me. That's the end of day 1. Thank you for joining, and tune in for day 2 tomorrow.